To Robert Doyle, we offer this statement.
We are Occupy Melbourne.
We are Occupy Melbourne.
We are part of a global movement.
We are part of a global movement.
Our movement is non-violent.
Our movement is non-violent.
Our movement seeks to reclaim our voice in democracy.
Our movement seeks to reclaim our voice in democracy.
We occupy because the people's needs are not being met.
We occupy because people's needs are not being met.
We occupy because we are opposed to injustice.
We occupy because we are opposed to injustice.
We occupy because the colonisation of Indigenous peoples is a horror we have never been accounted for.
We occupy because the colonisation of Indigenous people is a horror we have never accounted for.
We occupy because we are fighting wars.
We occupy because we are fighting wars.
Where 90% of casualties are civilians.
Where 90% of casualties are civilians.
We occupy because of system.
We occupy because of a system
In which homeless people freeze outside.
in which homeless people freeze outside
While others live in luxury.
while others live in luxury.
Does not deserve to exist.
Does not deserve to exist.
We occupy because of a system
We occupy because the system
that allows for people to go hungry.
that allows for people to go hungry
Others make billions.
while others make billions
Unacceptable.
is unacceptable.
We occupy because the economic, corporate and political systems
We occupy because the economic, corporate and political systems
are corrupted and co-opted.
are corrupted and co-opted.
Creating an unjust and inhumane global society.
They are creating an unjust and inhumane global society.
We occupy because
Sorry,
we
mate,
are
I can't.
sure
We occupy because we are sure
it does not have to be this
I
way.
can't.
it does not have to be
Sorry,
this
mate.
way.
I can't.
We occupy because another world is possible.
We occupy because another world is possible.
We occupy for the people.
I'm not being so silly. I'm not being
We
silly.
occupy
Nothing silly about it, mate.
about
Why would
planet.
we be doing this? Why would we be doing this? There's nothing silly about it, mate.
You're being silly, mate. You've had
We occupy because we have already allowed too much destruction.
We occupy because we have already allowed too much suffering.
We occupy because we have already allowed too much suffering.
3 times because of this fucking movement, mate. So,
Greed.
For the sake of power and greed.
family
We
too, you know.
occupy because
Yeah,
we
well.
have had enough apathy.
We occupy because we have had enough apathy.
We occupy because we have had enough of your peasy complacency.
We occupy because we have had enough of your pity complacency.
We will continue to occupy because you cannot evict an idea.
We will continue to occupy because you cannot evict an idea.
We will continue to occupy because there is no deadline for our civil rights.
We will continue to occupy because there is no deadline for our civil rights.
We will continue to occupy despite council harassment.
We will continue to occupy despite council harassment.
We will continue to occupy despite police brutality and intimidation.
We will continue to occupy despite police brutality and intimidation.
We will continue to occupy for the fundamental tenets of democracy.
We will continue to occupy for the fundamental tenets of democracy.
We will not move.
We will not move.
We will continue to occupy.
We will continue to occupy.
Please approach us with love and respect.
Please approach us with love and respect.
Occupy Melbourne.
We are Occupy Melbourne!
surprising everybody, police! Who would have expected that on the way out? Wow, my mind is blown.